Got the old arm slime going on.
Dude, you do
Love
have an
it.
impressive layer of slime.
Love it.
Well, River Rats, I'm down at this little half a dam thingy, and I'd really like to catch a big ugly. But if we're being honest with each other, it's a little early, and I'd just settle for dinner because I didn't bring any food. So let's go. Well, River Rats, early flathead duty involves pretty much the standard sneebs. Got some doozies though. Run a few different sizes. Run some live ones, some cut ones, and just gonna try to put them all in these current seams. There's some funky ones. I'm not sure what's going on. There's probably a gut that runs along here, and then maybe one over there. It might just be shallow, so I don't know. Might be white bass, so I'm gonna make a few casts for them first. I'm gonna start with the chicken smoke, because that's what I got. Make a couple casts with that guy, and then switch to the old fluke guy, because white bass like to eat shiners, and there's a lot of shiners in here. Be sweet to get into a white bass beat down, which does happen this time of year once in a while. All right, time for a shiner, or a fluke. Got the old drastic plastics. Well, that's a small size. I want a bigger one. Just feeling the bigger one in case there's something that wants a bigger meal out there. Generally speaking, those are the ones I want to catch. Where did I put them though? Don't worry, found them. Haha, it's like a 3.5 incher. The big brother of that guy. I don't know what it is about these things, but everything likes to eat them. So I like to use them. White bass, crappies, white bass, smallmouth. I said white bass twice. Probably unintentionally, but probably subliminally, because white bass really like them. You get the gist. Even those green bass like them. Oh, rocks like them too. Rocks find anything on a jig delicious. All right, I'm over it. No, I'm not. One more cast. Feel like I have some scum on it, because I do. All right, now I'm officially over it. Rig up for cats. If we're being truthful, I've done quite a bit of early season flathead fishing. So at this point in my life, I wouldn't even call it fishing, I'd call it flathead practice, because I haven't caught hardly any early in the year unless it was ridiculously warm. But I keep trying anyway. Still haven't put it together. I'm gonna bomb this one as far as I can, right on that seam. See if anything comes out and visits. Oh, buddy, got a big juicy one. Do I use him for a live bait? I think I'm gonna stick with smaller live baits and cut up the big ones, which is pretty much the opposite of what I normally do. Oh, I got my seat wet. Now my butt's gonna be wet. Whatever. All right, we are baited masterfully. Start here and then might slide down the bank later. It's deep. Pretty much any time I'm around, things are kind of deep. Whoever constructed this rod holder, I appreciate your efforts. It's not up to my specs. I can live with that. Clicker on. Current's nice and loud, so I should have a difficult time to hearing it. That's great. And if you're wondering why I've gotten away from the abus a little bit, at least for flatheads, is if I'm going to sleep with rods in the water, I want the clicker to be loud enough to wake me up, and I'll sleep through those sometimes. Got him. He took off like a bat out of you know what. Sorry you missed that, but I was busy rigging stuff. Feels like a channel rat dinner. Yeah, he felt kind of heavy at first. Oh, he's kind of just giving up. Don't tell me he's a yellow one. Oh goodness, is this my first flathead of the year? That, oh buddy. First one, not big. Oh, can I eat my first Iowa flathead of the year? Oh, he took off like crazy. Oh, chunk of cut bait, does it? Well, it's not that he's big, but hopefully he's symbolic of what's to come, and hopefully it's not baby flatheads, but just more of these guys, because they are my absolute favorite. That was quick, that was awesome. It makes me excited. It's the little things, even little flatheads, even little corny jokes like that. Yeah, I can't eat my first flathead of the year. But if I get another one like you, you will not be so lucky. Oh, he splashed me. Some things never change. Thank goodness. I guess I'll get some more cut bait out. I guess technically that isn't my first flathead of the year, but it is my first Iowa flathead of the year, and I don't know, any flathead out of state just doesn't feel the same. All right, now we just wait and hopefully hear that clicker take off again like that last one did. That'd be okay. Need to relax, take it all in. I feel like that's the key to flathead fishing. You just can't get worked up about much and just take it easy. Everything's fast paced when I'm not flathead fishing. So now I'm flathead fishing. And I caught one, so I am flathead fishing. Just take it easy, slow down. At least that's how I do it. I just felt my first twinge of hunger, and I remembered I don't have any food. Ryan's coming. Maybe he'll bring some jerky, or even better yet, catch a small cat to eat. Fold it there, bud. If you are in fact a bud. Nothing. False alarm. Well, I should probably check it and see if there's junk on it. Kind of feels like there might be junk on it. Yep, because there's junk on it. Ew. Guess who I ran into?
I don't know.
An ugly brown one.
Really?
Just a little guy.
Well, that's a start.
Right flavor though.
Hell yes. Cut bait?
Yep. I figured it was a channel. I brought all my frying stuff to cook dinner. I'm like, I can't kill the first one. But he would have been a good one to eat.
Yeah.
He was like 3 pounds maybe.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Spent an hour catching you the most pristine bait possible.
You did.
Out of a tributary of this said river.
Yeah. Smells familiar, man.
Yes.
That's what's important.
Everything that is important is important.
That is true.
You know what's interesting is I've been noticing more and more all the time that the glow-in-the-dark beads don't get bit by flatheads.
Really?
That one could have hit, the bottom one had a glow-in-the-dark bead, the top one did not. He hit the top one. And I had that happen a handful of times last year.
Enough to notice?
Enough to notice. And I did catch fish on glow-in-the-dark beads, but those were rigs with just a bait with just glow-in-the-dark beads.
Yeah.
Then it makes me wonder, like, did I miss out on a fish or two? But with channel cats, I've had days where they will only hit the top or the glow-in-the-dark bead.
Really?
Like, I'll switch them up just to mess with them, and yeah, we want that glow-in-the-dark. I think I'll move this one. The tall one. I don't know why it makes a difference, but I feel better about it.
That's why it makes a difference.
That's why it makes the differences, yeah. Now that a flathead's been caught, it's like every bob could be a flathead.
It was just nice, slow.
Yeah.
Little...
Could be a flathead, could be a stick,
Probably.
could be some leaves, could be a chupacabra. So many
I
options.
get like 300 to 1 odds on the chupacabra.
Might be higher than the flathead.
Well, Spencer was nice enough to go pick up pizza. And then his rod went off. I'm probably gonna tangle in every single one of his lines. Kind of excited to see what this fish looks like. Thank you, Mr. Bauer. I hope he comes back as I'm fighting it. And I hope it's at least 20. Because he got a 3-pounder earlier today. Oh, it's bigger than 3 pounds. There's his headlights. I don't know if you can see that over on that bank. That's his headlights. He just pulled up with our pizza. He had to go meet the delivery guy. I just hope he doesn't get caught on a rock here. Oh, that was dumb to even mention that. Oh, he came off. Whoa! Yeah. I've been talking crap about you the whole time till I saw your headlights come up. He's a good one, buddy.
Really?
He's a good fish.
Get him over here.
I was hoping he was 20. I kept saying he's a little over that.
That's what I'm talking about.
Welcome back, buddy.
No, thanks. He liked the cut, man.
He liked your rod when he's like,
Did
oh.
he just smoke it?
No, it was bzz, bzz, bzz.
Look at that thing.
I'm glad you sat and ate some on the way and it slowed you down a little bit.
I literally did. I had 2 pieces and I'm like, dude, that's a stud.
Holy crap, I'm looking at him. He might be 42.
He is.
Yeah, he is. I think you're right. But I was talking about how I don't know the early season flathead game very well, and I've never caught one early in the year. This makes me feel smart and dumb at the same time. All right, we need to get some measurements on him.
Yes. He is a 46-inch fish.
Shut up.
46-inch fish?
I bet you wish you had your scale right now.
Let me see if I can get the batteries to work quick.
I don't want to leave him out of the water.
All right, give me one sec.
I'll hold him in the water for you.
Okay. Well, hope to see you later.
No doubt.
Well, let go of my thumb before you freak out, because it's just a matter of time.
No, it's gonna happen. That was honestly pretty reasonable.
Pretty mild.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Good times.
Yes. Now we feast on pizza in celebration.
First blood on the hands here.
That's pretty weak.
Wow.
It'll get better.
It will.
I hope. Did he fight like crazy or pretty
Head shakes were
big head shakes?
awesome. Yeah.
Wait, say that again.
That's the top 5 flathead I've ever caught. And it took you going to deliver pizza and me catching it on your rod, but I'm taking it.
Whatever. You take them how you get them.
Yeah.
And I love how I left the camera with you.
Yes.
Couldn't have worked out any better. All right, here's your pizza. Because who cares? I do. You know I care about food. If anybody cares after that, I got sausage, jalapeno, and mushroom.
Oh, I got Philly steak with jalapenos.
Your pizza and your fish are way cooler than mine.
Yes. Got the old arm slime going on.
Dude, you do
Love
have an
it.
impressive layer of slime.
Love it.
If we sound jacked, it's because we've dreamt about this fish since like last October.
Oh, it's so cool. I've never caught a fish this early.
I was literally...
well, not a big fish this early. Anyway.
That's the biggest one I've ever seen early.
Yeah.
46-incher, huh?
Yeah. And he was, I mean, he kind of seemed short because his head was so freaking big.
He had a big old noggin on him.
He did. Awesome.
Well, my boat's not here, and I'm still waiting on it, but you don't have to wait to book a trip. You can shoot me an email, spencer@rivercertified.com, book a guiding trip, try and chase big fish like that. What'd you say?
Oh, they get pizza.
Oh, Ryan says you get pizza, but you don't actually get pizza. Hopefully you get a flathead, though. Fingers crossed. There's no guarantees, and that's part of what makes them special. But if you enjoyed it, hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. We have a podcast. We were going to film a podcast. Currently, we're glad we didn't this evening.
Good substitute.
Yes, but you can check it out on Spotify, Google Podcasts, working on getting on Apple. It might be on Apple when you're watching this, but regardless, really appreciate you watching. Hope you catch a giant.